Ultimate Builder competition. He has entered a Suzuki Volusia, Yamaha, roadliner. He's introducing today the Honda Goldwing, so he's kind of taken a different twist on the traditional custom bikes with a focus on metric power plants. And he's been working on this bagger, and why don't you tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll go over and see what you did here.
How you guys doing today? My name is H. Giovanni. I'm a senior designer at the Blacksmith Motoring Company. Today we're presenting a prototype that we use for the Yamaha roadliner. We're trying to reinvent the Yamaha brand with the roadliner, with it being this 113 cubic inch, the largest motor Yamaha's put in their bagger series. So what you'll see today is one of our versions of three, the Retro Classic, Retro, and the Retro R. This, like I said, is the prototype. It's showing parts that we manufacture in-house. It has a 120 cubic inch motor, makes 165 horsepower to the rear wheel. You have a couple different wheel packages with it. The standard wheel package for the rear will be a 240 tire. We're running 210s on the R model, but 240 is standard. You also have a 21-inch front tire, a 23-inch front tire, and also we're working with HHI to develop the first 26-inch front wheel package that Renegade Wheels will actually be supplying us to. So, I guess we'll take a walk on over the RetroLiner, take a look at it. Go ahead, pull it. Now, like I said, this is actually our prototype Yamaha RetroLiner. Full air rear suspension, full race front suspension, 21-inch front tire, 240 rear tire. Now, one thing about this thing that we did that kind of mesmerized everybody is we took Mike Corbin's bags, his Beetle bags, expanded them 4.5 inches down, cut a tapered edge on the bottom of them to make sure that it's a straight bagger. Now, Yamaha did offer a straddle liner with bags, but the bags weren't large enough, so we wanted to add a little bit more appeal and bring a 1920s boat-tail speedster look to the rear. Now, all the accessories that you do see on this bike, we manufacture in-house, starting with our floorboard series. These are Gunrunner floorboards, two-piece floorboards. The tops can be interchanged out. You can purchase the lower floorboard and purchase different design tops so your customer does not have to repeat and buy the same floorboards twice. If you look at our upper bar, these are our Lolo beach bars. They have our Houdini Illusion setup where everything is ran internally. One thing you'll notice about our grips are running 1.25 inches over standard size. It's very comfortable. We ask you guys to come on up, touch them, feel them. It's the first time anybody done an oversized grip. All machine down spacers, internal throttle, gave to us by Streamline. Now, one of the main factors that I want to show you that we did was we took a ZX9 Ninja front end and molded into a Hoppy's fairing that was supplied to us by John at Hoppy's. One thing we definitely want to do, we want to bring a more aggressive look to the Yamaha roadliner with the Retro. Also, being as a 120 cubic inch stroke motor makes 165 to the rear wheels, we only thought it was most appropriate for you to end up having a racing front end. Now, the actual small light at the top center will house a camera. So you do have a front camera going to our 4.3 screen that was supplied to us by Peak. That's Peak Antifreeze. Well, on one of the models, we'll also be running a secondary camera for the rear. Our seats run down with going back alligator. This seat was supplied by Mike Corbin. The Corbin seats. It was reworked a little bit, added pad, and a back tail bib to try to get a little bit more design towards the rear end of the bike. Like I said, our bike does ride on our big bore air ride system that can be controlled by remote control. So it plays the lower the rear of the bike. And when you guys get a chance to come around the opposite side of the bike, you see the heel toe shifter also manufactured in-house. These are all from our Gunrunner series. Now, one thing that I definitely do keep in line with our design work is our three-piece style fender is all steel. Trying to get away from fiberglass. Fact of the matter is, the faster the bikes are nowadays, the rougher the guys are riding them. When those fenders possibly can take a little crank, a little tweaking, that tire does not burn steel. It may burn tank, but it don't burn steel. And I need no customers to come back with fiberglass. If you look at the rear fender has been taken out from a Yamaha stock roadliner. It's stretched 4.5 inches. Once again, it's all steel. Now with the bags on, you can't see, but there still is a 3-piece rear fender set up like the front. It is all steel. There is no fiberglass on this bike except for the hot band. I don't really believe too much in fiberglass. I like to work with fiberglass, but when it comes out of a true performance bike and the amount of money that you want your customers to actually see, you gotta offer them good old-fashioned steel. I can dent this and bang this out tomorrow. Your fiberglass, I gotta relay and set back in. But there is a weight differential that we look at for the race bikes too. So we pull the weight off with all the accessories. All the accessories that we do make are made out of aluminum. We try to get away from the heavy steel. This bike weighs in about 625 pounds. We figured right now, the last time I rode it before I tore up the bag, I got the bike up to 140 miles an hour. We're running the Dynojet USB 3 with our own programming on it. So it's quite the performer. Progressive front suspension. Like I said, once again, our rear air suspension with a Metzer 210 tire on this particular bike and a Metzer 21 on the front. Now, our 23-inch versions will have Avon tires on them. And then, like I said, for probably Sturgis, we're looking at doing the first 26-inch conversion for the Yamaha RetroLiner. Now, that 26-inch conversion will be done with me and Mark from HHI. The 26-inch conversion will be a simple bolt-on. That's it. You will not have your customer any need to do anything else but unbolt his triple trees, roll that tire out of there, and roll the whole front end. The front end will include upper and lower legs, triple trees, 6-piston front caliber, right down even to your braided hose. So basically, if you wanted to go back to the stock front end, it takes about 2.5 hours. Now for a dealer, that's a good 4 hours worth of work that you can get paid for. That's very easy. No matter whether or not you know anything about the Yamaha, you're loosening 4 or 5 different nuts, you slide it back on, you slide another front end back on again. But I want you guys to just kind of walk around and take a look at it. You know, once again, our guys at CCS does all our custom exhausts, 201 with power cones on it. There's a little bit of tricks done to the motor, a little bit of milling, just to bring out some highlights. But this is, once again, our prototype. It simply shows everything that we're doing to the Yamaha RetroLiners. But our official version for the first RetroLiner will be debuted at Daytona at the IMS. So if you guys got any questions, feel free, come by and talk to me. Hope you enjoy the first attempt of what we did to show you what we're capable of doing with our company. And we hope to see you guys again at Daytona. We will offer rides to any editor from magazine of our version of Daytona. As long as you have qualifying insurance, we'll go ahead and take care of you guys on that one. So I appreciate your time today. If you guys got any questions for me, let me know.
All right, thank you, Gio, and I appreciate the media coming by for Gio's unveiling, the Blacksmith Motoring. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Gio at Blacksmith Motoring, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, what's going on, sir? Yeah. ZX9. Yeah, that was done yesterday. No, that's John's Hoppy's front fairing for the Strato. Okay. So I filled his all his audio because he didn't have a flat face for work. I know. See how I scuffed the shit out of it. Riding down with the pins. Those are my clothes that I extended for 1.5 inches, and then we did fill the taper roll on the bottom.